Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today,
The
and
man
welcome
himself.
to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology.
It has first person as well. The first and third person.
From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system.
That's crazy.
And of course, you can play it in third person.
Or in first.
And you can play it in first person.
I wonder if they're going to confirm frames, though. I need them to confirm frames.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Shut up and take my
do a
money.
mission.
Oh, I just realized they might
stumble
release
upon
the collector's
something
edition today. I gotta jump on that shit.
Yeah, they may announce all the editions today. Yeah.
And just from the trailer, the gunplay, I'm
already looks
very happy
so
with.
much better. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really sealing the deal. It's gonna feel a little bit like Call of Duty, whichever Advanced Warfare, whichever one had the jetpacks, I feel like, but...
It's just everything is so much faster paced than what it originally showed, yeah. They stole this stuff from No Man's Sky? That's okay.
We do love
I don't
stuff
care.
and all of the items allowing you to pick everything
that's
up.
okay.
And you can view all that in your data menu.
I couldn't do any of this in No Man's Sky, so like, you know what I mean?
From your skills to your ship, your missions,
Like,
and
what do you
your
want?
inventory.
What do you want?
We love to pack a ton of
Holy
detail
shit.
in every object. From all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
I like
when you're
food.
done exploring, you
Food is
can
good.
walk back
Food's
or
good.
fast
You get
travel
points
to
for food.
your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain
Dude, it's
Howard.
so detailed.
And
Yeah,
he
like
can
I'm
even
not
say
trying
your
to
name.
trip out. Maybe they
Let's
picked
head
a
out.
really good planet to do this on with the floral and shit, but it looks pretty good, dude.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew.
That's so sick,
and like
dude.
many of the
That's so
spaces
cool.
in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
this is your star map.
This reminds me like Warframe, basically.
On.
Like operating out of your ship,
You can see all
making
of its
like
info
different
and resources.
objectives.
You can choose
Then
a landing
actually
spot
building up
or
your
fast travel to
ship.
known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see
way
all
more
the systems
intricate
in this
than
part of the
and
galaxy.
detailed than No Man's Sky.
Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Welcome to UCC.
Hopefully that was accurate load screen.
Yeah, yeah.
times?
Hopefully you're not looking at that screen for 5 minutes when that
Like 10
happened. Rip,
minutes, yeah.
rip PC, yeah.
You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Look forward to the cities they
It's
really
the
try to
biggest
make come
city
alive.
we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art
Yo, thank you, John. I appreciate you, bro.
and quests.
So the main
I think it
focus
has
when
to be
we're
30
designing a city
FPS,
is
yeah.
obviously
I feel like
what
it's gonna have to be
supports the
30.
story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
Lively City is going to really make it
That's so
big.
cool, man, yeah.
coffee.
If they
It's
can do that,
also
you know what I
where
mean?
your adventure with
We'll see.
Constellation begins.
EFOB?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Damn, look at that thing!
Yeah. Damn, what was that?
Oh shit.
Hello?
Hell was that?
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Cydonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the
11
United
hours
Colonies'
without
reach,
incident.
you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
It's got like Megaton vibes.
Dude, Megaton, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city.
Cyberpunk City?
Where almost
The
anything
Cyberpunk
goes.
City, yeah.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Is that a Cyberpunk jacket he was wearing?
And ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized
Neon
space,
planet,
there
yeah.
are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile
much
factions
neon.
in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs.
I like this. This is them being like, hey, we know factions. We can have like a dozen factions.
We can have a shit ton of factions and just, yeah.
In
And really make it a
Starfield, we're
Bethesda
pushing
game,
our
like,
cities
you
and
know?
settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting
Encourage you
for
to play
you.
it multiple times over
A slice
because
of
was the bad guy
humanity's
play through or
future.
vice versa.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people
I'm ready.
are gonna
Yeah,
be
dude.
really
No, this is
excited
pretty
when they
good.
see all of the improvements
Oh, yeah.
we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching out that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
That's cool.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that is neat.
Hey, come on.
Wait, is there a BR mode?
Okay,
Alright.
take it easy. You were
Is there a
out
nuclear
cold.
winter? What's going on?
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Good boy.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
I like the way they have that set up. It's like, who are you? And you're just kind of going through a bunch of people.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot. But I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look.
Gonna have a
This
character
is
that's
also when you
constantly
start to decide who you want to be.
That's it.
That's
He only
where
has one
backgrounds
emotion.
come in.
Yeah.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and
This is
start you
cool.
out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option
like
to
that.
customize your
It's your
build
skill
even
checks, basically.
further.
Like,
Your skill
I have
checks
this,
pick up
so
to
I can
3
do this.
traits.
Yeah, your
traits are
trait checks,
completely
yeah.
optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages.
I think the last time
You could
Todd
choose
spoke
to meet
about
your biggest
skills,
fan.
it's like you could always work into other skills. It's just, oh my god, this is the Adoring Fan?
It's the Adoring Fan, yeah! The Adoring Fan's back! Thank you so much, bro.
Oh my god.
Stand near
It's him!
It's him!
Every molecule.
My favorite trait is
Bro,
kid
that's
stuff.
so good.
You have to pay some
That's
credits
so
to
good.
support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some
Rain, thank you for
hostile
that, man.
zealots in
Hope you're having
space,
such a good Sunday,
because
brother.
I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them. I was
I
able
feel like
to
they're
get by
gonna
without any issues.
probably implement other nods at other games
There's
with
another
their.
great one
Look
that
forward
gives
to
you
this.
a
Just
data
picking up
about
Easter
the
eggs.
health
Yeah.
is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to
It's
kill
gonna be
you.
like, oh, I spent 100 hours in the game until I
No
ended
matter
up
what
in this
you
corner of the
choose,
universe
there'll
and
be
found
plenty of
Preston
ways
Garvey
for
or
you
something.
to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait,
The new skill
there are
check
ways to do
system,
that
the
too.
new chat
What
system is
a
gonna be really
view.
interesting too.
It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another.
And Doran Fennis says it! He's gonna shoot him? He's like, fuck this guy. That's so funny.
Oh no.
Look, they're selling us Skyrim whether we want it or not.
Dude, we're getting Skyrim one way or the
Once
other,
you've
yeah.
built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
It's a very thorough, direct, whatever
Ranks
you
are
want to call
unlocked
it.
by
honestly,
completing
yeah.
challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult
I
as you work
like
your
the
way
way
to
they
higher
do that.
ranks.
It's almost like Call of Duty ranking up your versus
Yo,
like
what's up,
just
Fletch?
aimlessly
Different
spending
skill
points.
trees and 4 ranks per skill. There's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Yo, what?
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
That's Wasteland Whisper.
Wasteland Whisper, yeah. Yeah.
I
Dude,
like
the
maxing
gunplay
out
looks
my
so
physical
much better,
trees so I
dude.
can get
Looks so
neuro
much
strikes
better.
And just punch my way through combat.
Pets, yeah, man. So we're gonna collect pets.
Melee.
Melee?
Yes, that's what I'm going
Melee
for.
confirmed? Astra?
That was a lot of fun.
Punch people in zero
Invest
gravity.
in skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy
Dude, even the stealth. Look at this.
is slowly
Looks very
creeping through
smooth.
vents like
Yeah.
you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
So for speech in this game, I don't think
I like
it's
doing
just
that
like a
death
1,
from
2,
above
3.
thing
Like
where I
you either have a
over
chance or you
guys
don't.
and
I think you have to
throw
build
landmines
up
at
like a rapport with the person that you're speaking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
then ask them for let's say
Exactly.
permission or whatever. I like that. It's gonna be more involved
blowing
with
stuff up.
conversation and the character versus like let me just save before I try to get a speech check or something. Yeah, this gunplay is way better than
Way
whatever the hell
better,
they showed us
yeah.
the first time.
Yeah, the first trailer. I almost hate that they showed the first trailer
Exploration is a
because it
key
definitely
aspect of all our games.
Brought up a lot of questions. Well, they could have done it
Starfield are
purposely just to see what
full
people.
they could have done it where it's at now. Yeah, why it was
resources,
delayed,
and
guys. This is why we
adventures.
delayed it. Yeah, you know, true.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the
Bruno,
world
you're in
feel
the right place.
believable.
Clearly.
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes
Oh,
based
easy,
on the
easy,
planet's
Twitch.
distance from the
We're
sun.
freaking out.
Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring
Dogfights, that's gonna be
derelict
big.
ships.
I don't want it to be over. They've showed so much. I don't want them to like, you know what I mean?
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Yeah, the ship customization is
Space
gonna be huge.
exploration is possible thanks to your ship.
Jim is like, fucking launch
your
now.
ship is almost
Yeah, I don't
like
want it to be
having
over,
another
dude. There's so
character
many
or
different
home
things they
you
gotta
can
like
make
go over,
all
you
your
know?
own.
They haven't even
I think
talked
you'll
about
be
base
blown
building
away
yet.
by the amount of stuff you can do.
They're
You
not
can
to the
buy a
ship building, so this is
I'm sure
this
you
is
can
good.
find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship, and hire a crew to keep it up and running.
That's nuts.
And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician.
Bro,
where you
that
can
looks
purchase,
so
sell,
sick.
and modify ships.
Oh no, man, I can't
Anything
get
I
over
can
it.
help you with?
Maybe you start off
Drink
with a
delicious iced
speedy
tea?
fighter
Oh, yeah,
that's
for now.
perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space
So what he just said
freighter
is
to run
exactly what I'm
cargo
gonna do. I'm gonna
missions,
start with
or
something
even do a
small,
little
do some
smuggling.
bounties, get some money,
For
reinvest
now,
the
though,
money
we're
into
going
a
to take our
spaceship and all
starting
that.
ship, the Frontier,
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it.
and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here.
Crazy.
And you
Like
have
a
2 ways to do
dozen
that.
different compartments you can
You
swap
can
out.
quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
This is so crazy.
That's
Cannot
so
wait
cool,
to see
dude.
An
what
improved
people
grab
have.
drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Week 1, expect nothing
You
but
can
like
even
Star Wars
fully
replicas,
customize
and then
your
like
paint
the
job
rest of the
to
month,
get the
just expect the
exact look you
craziest looking
want.
ships you've ever seen.
The parts you
This
choose
is
to
gonna
build
blow
with
No Man's
don't
Sky out
just
of the
affect
water.
your
No
ship's
Man's Sky,
stats.
you're predefined
They'll
what you
also
get. You
affect
don't
what
get
you can
like
do
this
inside
kind of
your ship.
customization.
You can have modules for crafting,
It's okay.
Love the
Sean
game
Murray's probably
interface,
working on
yeah.
that
for
right now.
storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters
Bro, that's so cool.
to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
It seems like everything you make makes sense too. It's like, well, we gotta carry more shit, so we need to build out our storage.
Right,
You know,
right,
we need a
right.
mess hall to
Our
feed our
modified
crew.
Frontier
If
is a
we need,
practical
you know,
ship,
living
but with a little
quarters.
creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
Please show us like a dozen
It's a
different
bit odd,
things.
but one of my favorite
I was
ways
hoping
of
they were gonna show a reel.
customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
So the two big things they haven't talked about yet
The
is the base
HMS
building and then
Platypus, as I
companions.
called it.
They haven't talked about companions like at all,
Where
and
it
how
had
they
like a
will
giant
work or
tail
what
to it.
companions, things like that.
And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Are you paying you
Oh
at
my
least
God.
200?
Really,
Yeah, that's right.
whatever
We both know
your
that's true.
imagination is.
We both know that's accurate. Oh my
Megatron
God.
in space, or not
Yes.
Megatron?
The stars the way you
Optimus
want to.
Prime.
You're probably not the only
That's what we
person
wanna
who
see.
will call your ship home.
Loud. Take off.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Giant penis ship. That's the first thing everyone's gonna make, Mammoth. We're gonna see him everywhere.
The internet's gonna be full of them.
The internet's
I mean,
gonna
if
have
they did
such a
it
good
in
time.
Some of the members of Constellation
Legend of Zelda,
can join you on your
they're gonna
journey.
do it in this game.
These
Think
companions
Legend
can
of
serve on
Zelda,
your
but even
crew,
faster.
and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together
Day
until we
one.
either
First
find an
launch,
artifact
30
or
minutes.
this
It's
lead
done.
runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships
That's
and
cool,
outposts.
Time to penis.
As
Yeah,
well as
exactly.
unique quest
Time to
lines.
penis. That's right, Architect. That's what it's
Eventually,
called.
some friendships
It's called
might
Time to
blossom into
penis. That's
romance.
right.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone.
0.3 seconds flat.
0.3
Okay.
seconds, yeah.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you
ETP,
can always
yeah,
hire
yeah.
additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for
Mercenaries.
someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assigning
that's-
crew to your ship or
that's in
outposts
depth like
and their
crazy.
unique
That's
skills
cool.
will affect how they run.
What the heck?
And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Codsworth
Using the
2.0.
shipbuilding tools
Yeah,
and crew
Codsworth,
selection
yeah,
features in
essentially.
Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
Actual load screen.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Nope. How long does it take us to get here? 10 minutes?
Yeah. Was that a 10-minute load screen today? Or yeah, was I looking at a black screen for a minute?
Like
what?
own spaceship, and telling you that you can do pretty much anything, and that is
That's
really
where the bathroom
cool
breaks
for us
are.
as developers.
It gives you a reminder.
Yeah. Oh wait, I still have to function.
You should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
Yo, thank you for that, official. Appreciate that, man. I had the alerts turned off for today, but welcome in, brother.
Skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
You change it on the fly? That's fucking cool.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time
It's
it
like
takes
some straight up
before you can
space
make a
flight
jump.
movie things you see. Alright, we need the shields up right now. As soon as they fire, drop them and go to main, cannons.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving your power to your weapons and shields
That is real
means you're
cool.
ready for a fight.
Well, the Xbox showcase is over. Now we're watching
You should
the
always be on your
Starfield
toes
Direct,
because you're not alone.
and we're
out there.
30 minutes into the Direct.
I'd have to quit my job, he says.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Oh, that's so cool. Like VATS almost. Yeah. Space VATS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Loot?
Crash
You can
right
always
into
turn any
Just
ship that
crash
engages you
into
into
it.
scrap.
Yeah, shit.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Interesting.
Dude, that's so cool.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Thank. Good to see you, Christ. Hi.
Retrieve it at
That's
any
like a spot.
spaceport.
Yeah. Christ, good to see you, brother.
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship.
It's a crazy goatee.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC
There's a lot going on.
Vigilance.
Christ, thank you for the gifts of the
Or rub
Astro. I
elbows
appreciate
with
you.
the
Thank
galaxy's
you.
wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you
We're
come
gonna
across
assume
to
30
trade,
FPS.
swap
They haven't
info,
confirmed or denied,
or
but
maybe
we're
even
gonna say
commit an
say
piracy.
yes.
I feel like there's way too much going on in
There's
this.
so much, dude. The gameplay looks way better though,
I
man.
definitely go
I'll try
like
to
the
do a
more
little
piracy
recap thing.
routes.
It'll be on YouTube
I
today.
want to take over
And obviously
ships. I'm gonna
you'll be able
board
to. Oh,
ships.
they're
I'm like,
showing
this
some,
is now
but the
mine.
gameplay looks
I
way
steal
better
all
than the first
sandwiches
gameplay trailer.
and put 'em, in
Everything
my
is much
cargo hold
faster
that I have
paced.
specifically for sandwiches. I
And
don't wanna play the
sandwiches! Look how good the
hero,
sandwiches
I
look!
want to go out and just start
What the heck?
taking things from
Look at
people
that
as quickly as
detail.
possible.
Some
Space
strangers
sandwich.
might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
I don't know how they would not make it
Grandma?
30 FPS. I think it has to be.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here.
They
It's
showed
our
they showed
encounters
Fable.
and
This is the
our
first game they
handcrafted
revealed.
quests.
And then
it
they
feels
showed Avowed
so
as well.
cool to
They
play
showed
it
both
and
in the
just make your own
showcase.
path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every
Coffee,
inch
hi,
of a
what's
mostly
up, lady?
untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful.
I
We want
think
you to
just
feel
the
this
year.
sense
I
of
think they
awe
did no
and
specific
wonder,
date, just year date.
and sometimes a little fear.
we're giving you a massive playground. And
There's just so much happening on screen at one time during that. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios
Might be your
world,
frames per
it's a
second question
Bethesda
here.
Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content
looks good,
itself
man.
comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
So this is a totally different take on their procedurally generated
interesting as hell, yeah.
Instead of the radial quest line just sending you to a dungeon to then have new enemies populate, whatever, it's literally a whole planet. It's like, go, you know, the planet is being generated. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, that gunplay looks way better, dude. I can't get over it. It looks so good. Compared to what they first showed, yeah.
So different from what they showed.
It's so different. It didn't look, it didn't even look like the same game, dude.
Oh my god.
Love that.
Yes.
Love it.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
Oh, and Christ, also for a timestamp, they spent an hour on Starfield. It started at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Central was the start of just Starfield. So they've been talking for 40 minutes so far.
Creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from
That
those
dude
plants
related
and
to George
animals.
Lucas? Holy shit.
You can get
You see the resemblance there? That was
and
crazy.
rewards
Yeah, what
for
the
fully
heck?
surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures,
Oh, it
we
just
really
looks
wanted
so
to think
cool.
of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
This is looking good.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Here we go. Camp building.
Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger
Invalid
halves.
placement, yeah.
That way you can really plan your
Selected
structures and
object
what
is
the
floating.
overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Did they fix stairs? There's a ladder you can use in this, apparently, man. They added a ladder, so.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you
This
find
almost
or
gives me
already
Prey
have.
vibes. The
Mod your weapons to
3D
adapt
printing
them
kind
to
of thing.
your playstyle.
Yeah.
Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Bro, it doesn't even look like the same game, dude. That's
You can
crazy.
also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Azra?
I think it's always a delicate balance
You already
between
saw
like,
punching,
what's
Astra.
realistic,
Yeah,
what's sim,
punch.
and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like, what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
Hello? Stream? Stream! Don't die!
It just feels great.
The stream's freaking out. We're here.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention
But can
to
they
when
trick shot?
engaging in combat.
Bet.
You may need to switch things up
360 no
based
scope?
on your environment.
Bet.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
That's funny.
Energy weapons, on the other
They've
hand,
actually
offer a
taken
more
it to that
stable
step.
shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you
First
prefer
playthrough is
something
all
bigger.
fists.
Starfield's got you covered.
Sorry if the audio's a little out of sync. The stream was kind of like freaking out.
Look at that favorite wheel. Very
Yeah,
Fallout.
dude. Very
Quarry.
Fallout? Yeah, very Fallout.
I'm surprised they didn't do the Prey radial wheel, so you can like just spin around until you land on what you want.
And it's day one Game Pass, chat, so remember that. This is a Game Pass game.
So many hours. So many people getting fired from their jobs.
Oh, dude, dude, it looks so good, dude. The combat, bro, looks so fucking good.
Oh, bye.
What?
Shock?
What? Huh? Huh?
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
Low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. Oh, that's right, Ben.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
on behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation.
Yeah, it's a single player RPG, Dark, yeah.
You are go for launch.
So good.
Yeah, that was great, yeah. That was great.
My body is so ready.
My body is so ready.